Rangoli itself, the National Inter-School Competition, has been an annual feature on our calendar for more than a decade, and we have been doing this across the country. So this is the Georgetown leg, and what I'm happy to always see is that they come with fresh creativity. I see some very ambitious rangolis. They're actually utilizing the Guyana flag, and so some of them are really taking the creativity up by several notches. I'm happy to see it, but whatever happens, they have to stick to the theme, which is Diwali, and they have to be able to explain their creativity. So we try to make this as exciting as possible for the children each year, and every year we are seeing newer schools participating and some of the same schools coming back. So the intention moving here is to grow this even bigger. I think it's important because Guyana is a very secular country, is a secular country. And in a secular country, you have different cultural beliefs, you have different religions, and we have always been a model for the rest of the world in the way in which we participate and celebrate each other's festivities and observances. So when from an early age children can be involved, it continues to build on that excellent foundation that we have as a country. Diwali is one of my favorite festivals because it's unifying. It brings people together much like we are doing today, but it also fills the atmosphere with a very peaceful spiritual vibe. And then when we light that diya or we light a light, we're always asking not only for the darkness to be dispelled in the physical way, but for the darkness within every person to be eradicated, to make way for positivity, hope, optimism, and the emergence of very good qualities.
Rangolis are really intricate patterns that are put together to form a beautiful design. Some rangolis carry deep significant meanings and also religious meanings. Today for our competition, we're looking for neatness, the depiction of the theme for Diwali, and the story behind the Rangoli. How does it associate with Diwali or the Festival of Lights?
I think every year, the competition gets fiercer and fiercer. So we also look for originality. And I think the schools really, really come together, and every year they sort of bring some bit of original aspect to it. So I think it's also use of technique. I remember for the past 2 or 3 years, we've seen some of them bring in some very unique techniques in how they blend the rice and how they blend the colors together that is not typical to regular rangolis that you see across, that you see in your homes or certain places.
Definitely.
And I think the schools, this inter-school competition, you see some of the most beautiful, intricate, and exquisite rangolis.
And receiving a 55-inch TV, a trophy, and a certificate is Queen's College in first place.
3, 2, 1,
So the basic concept about the design was essentially good over evil, which is what Diwali represents. On the left-hand side, we have Ravan. I don't want to say in all his glory because he's representative of the bad side. He's the demon. We have the tilak on the eyes in a fierce or angry emotion. Below that, we have Ram, who is the savior. He is an avatar, and he is shooting his bow and arrow towards Ravan's eyes to kill him because good is once again triumphing over evil. On the right-hand side, we have Lakshman, Ram, and Sita returning to the kingdom of Ayodhya after Ram would have rescued Sita from Ravan's capture or captivity, and they're returning home to their palace with a flag on it because they're royalty, even though they weren't rightfully given that thing at first. We've participated for several years, and we would have received different spaces. First, it varied. Last year we brought 6, so I'm extremely proud of our school's accomplishment this year because we would have jumped from 6th to 1st place.